Hey guys, welcome back to my garden. Welcome back to Tracy's Local Learnings. So I just harvested whatever apples didn't fall and hit the ground. I got a really nice amount, and I guess I got 3 different varieties on this tree. I got the green ones over here. I got these red kind of crackly looking ones, which are really nice. And then I got this pinky looking one. So I don't know the varieties because, like I said, I lost the tag off the tree when I first got it. Now it's growing really funky, so in the spring I am going to be pruning this to get rid of all these branches that are growing this way. It makes it really hard to cut the grass, and I'm kind of concerned about where I planted it because it will shade the garden. However, I'm going to be switching up everything I'm planting next year into different locations. It's a really good idea to do that with your garden and not just keep the same crop every year in the same place. So this is just a little update. I still haven't decided how I'm going to use the apples. I am going to do apple pie filling. So I will do a video on that when it comes time to get that done. Right now I just had to get them off the tree because we're going to have a storm roll through here with a lot of rain, and I don't want to lose too much more of my produce. Now my nasturtiums will keep blooming for a good month yet. A lot of this is going to keep blooming for a long time. However, I'm going to rip a lot of this right out of the ground. So I will probably do a small video just showing me go through and what plants I'm ripping out. Now, am I going to start anything new at this time of year? I could, I really could, but I don't think I'm going to this year. Just for a couple reasons. One, the abundance of harvest that I got was unexpected for me, and I am truly, truly grateful. However, I just don't have any more capacity to preserve any more of this food. So it's been going to friends, and everybody's enjoying it when they come over just to munch off the garden, which is fabulous. I'm going to have an abundance of tea for the winter months, and I've got my smudges done for the winter months. I will be doing some more smudges a little bit differently than my last video, just to show you some options. Again, my cherry tomatoes are still coming like crazy, so I'm going to be harvesting them more. Now, these 2 big borages right there and right there, I'm going to let them come, and I'm going to let them start flowering, because I didn't harvest a lot of borage this year, and I'd like to get some in some jars. But again, this is a plant that will just grow forever and ever. The kale is pretty much bug ridden at this point. I have some more peppers to harvest. I have more tomatoes to harvest. I'm hoping, because I took all the red ones off now, it'll turn back to ripening some of the last tomatoes. I have more yellow zucchini coming. I have more green zucchini coming. I have still acorn squash coming, and then the corn I have to harvest. So, and my flowers, again, at this time of year, the calendula, they're going to shine, right? I'm going to get a ton. Looks like my daisies are coming for a final bloom as well. I did not tend to my chamomile, so it's looking pretty hurting, but with the colder weather, it should bounce back up, because it'll not be so cooked right from the heat. So that's a good thing. And what else? I am not sure what this little purple flower is, but I really like it. So I'm going to collect the seeds from it. So these right there, those are the seed pods, right? So I'm going to collect those because they're so pretty. They're so dainty. And I haven't done my research on what it is, but I like it. So I'll collect the seeds and grow it with intention next year. Everything else is pretty much done. I've got to cut back all my pots. I'll probably, I stopped harvesting my red clover, but I'll probably be able to get that to come back. What else? I have some red clover over here that's growing, so I'll still be able to harvest that. And then I have a lot of the red-belted polypore mushrooms coming, which is fantabulous. They're such a beautiful, beautiful fungus to have. I have enough harvested on my shelf that I don't need any, so I've been gifting it to friends and whatnot. But it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. I'm very much looking forward to seeing all the mushrooms come to life on the property. I haven't been out to the forest in a long time, but I just know we're going to find some amazing treasure. See, look, even over here, the red-belted polypore is growing, right? So this whole stump is completely inoculated with it. So I'll probably find a piece of wood that the red-belted polypore likes to grow on, and I will transfer a piece somewhere else. Because once the tree has been completely inoculated, it will literally just start falling apart and you won't get your mushrooms anymore. So that's the plan for that. This is what yarrow looks like when it's gone to seed. And look can you see the seeds falling into this water? Those are all seeds, right? So when you find it, you just snap that top off and you take that home with you and put it in an envelope, and then bada bing, you've got yarrow growing. If you haven't seen the video on yarrow, I have it, and it is a lifesaver, literally. So get to know it and get to grow it. Oh, look out there in the field. There's a little plane. There's an aeroplane out there. Huh. Very interesting. I should probably go get it. You hear the birds chattering in the trees? I don't know what it is. See, I put the camera on it and they're quiet. It's really, really weird. They can't actually know. Yeah, they can't actually know. My lavender is blooming yet again. My bee balm is blooming, but it's got powdery mildew, so I can't use that as a medicinal any longer. But that means that the roots are getting stronger, and next year I'll get a good harvest from it. I'm letting my St. John's wort turn to seed and drop wherever it wants, because I would like a lot of that. Now I do have 2 different areas with St. John's wort. That one is in a pot, so I want it to transfer itself to the ground, and hopefully it'll pop up right over there beside my lemon balm, which would be nice. And I have to harvest these, you guys. I have to harvest my blackberries. So I will put out a small video of me doing that in just a little while. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye-bye.